year. I have been in Job Corps for 1 year. I made it. I thought this would be more like spectacular, you know. I remember when I first got here, I was, you know, I have a picture of all of the people that came with me on the same day. They're called input groups. And we were all like joking around going, we're all going to be together, you know, in a year. And, you know, if you ever watched my first video, the girl who was wearing the tie-dye sweater, she and I were friends, you know, really close friends, and she graduated a month ago, and I miss her. A couple of other kids got kicked out, or they just went home. They just, you know, because, you know, Job Corps isn't easy, and I'm happy I made it. I mean, I should have went home when I graduated back in November, but I wanted to go to college. But what time is it? I want to see. So it's like 7 o'clock. What was I doing a year ago at 7 p.m.? Let's think. I don't know. I was probably in dorm, because I was a dorm rat for like a month before I even like kind of went out and did my walks and went to the rec. And it's kind of funny how the only memory I have is that first video. Like, I do not recall the moments coming up before I turned on the camera and the rest of the time after I turned off the camera. It's like everything that surrounded that video, you know, 5 minutes after and 5 minutes before were just like wiped, annihilated from my brain. And I can't even like think of what I did at 7 p.m. Oh, I know what I did. I remember what I did. We all sat around the table, and it was like the first time, because it was like 7 other females that were all like asking our names, because there were 3 females in my input group. It was Brooke, who you probably seen in the first video. She graduated a month ago. But I remember being appreciated. Yeah. I felt so good inside. I felt wanted, which I never felt that way, because I never really had friends that really stuck around. Hey,
we're watching a movie.
I'll come in later. I'm making a video. This is like my 1 year Job Corps thing. And that's when I felt like I was at home. Like when I just was sitting there just like, kind of like, I felt like I was taken out of myself. And I looked at who I was, and there was like a smile on my face. Like, I feel wanted. Even though there was just simple questions like, you know, how old are you? Which was, I remember that was a fun experience. You know, oh, I'm 20, I'm 24. Oh, why? You look like you're 16. No, you're lying. I kept showing my ID. You know, they would ask me where I'm from, but I just felt so loved. And that's when I knew I was going to make it. I mean, like, I was ready for whatever was coming my way, but as long as I was loved and wanted, nothing was going to slow me down. Now, of course, over time, you know, I've made my share of enemies. I mean, I wouldn't consider them, like, enemies that would be a problem, but, you know, just, like, people that, you know, don't like me because I'm whatever, but, you know, whatever, I'm kind of going off the subject. But that's what I was doing at 7 o'clock. Was it on a table being asked where I was from and how old I was, and also passing on my driver's license to prove that I was 24. the one thing about YouTube, because I have also been on YouTube for a year, is I'm very upset about how I made my videos, because I did not explain anything. Like, I go back and I watch all my old videos and I have no idea what had happened that day because I don't explain. Which I'm really disappointed that because I was thinking in the present. I wasn't thinking about the future. So, you have no idea what Job Corps really is about, even though I said on day one or the day before. I said, you're going to see the true face of Job Corps. You have no idea, because I don't explain. I thought that the 1 year would be like more what am I thinking of? What's that word? Damn it. Would be more amazing. All my inputs, we would all talk about how we were going to be together as one a year later. Most of them are gone. But Job Corps is a good place. And I seen on the day before heading to Job Corps, I talked about all those YouTubers who say that Job Corps is a horrible idea. Well, I still stand by what I said 365 days ago. It's not a bad place. I would suggest you go. As long as you know how to follow the rules, you're fine. Anyway, that is my video.